this shit works. It says it's good. I'm not even getting the normal pop-up that I get when I start my streams where it's like, your bitrate is not sufficient enough for broadcasting. And even when it does that, it normally says good, like immediately after. This isn't going to be a long stream, mostly because I'm really tired. I was just so bored. I was just sitting there playing Dark Souls 3 by myself. I had to rebuild my database earlier for it to allow me to stream again. It wasn't letting me stream for whatever reason. Sorry. Figures the second that I go to do stuff, people start waking up. Oh well.
T'as super bien progressé.
I don't know quite why I continue to play this game, considering this game has caused me so many issues with my PS4 since downloading it. With like internet connectivity and just streams. I've had more stream errors and YouTube connection problems with this game than any other game. It's almost like because it's only online, there's some issue with the bandwidth. Just for that reason, I lowered the bitrate on my stream. I used to stream in 720p high, but from now on I think I'm going to stream 720p standard. If it even makes any difference. At least it's good to know that YouTube notifications aren't only broken for me, and other people have been having similar issues with their streaming. That's why there are a lot less people streaming at the moment, I feel like. Hell, when I went to stream this game, there was only 4 people streaming it. 4. There were less people streaming this game than people streaming a 2-year-old game. That is single player only. Which is pretty sad. But I think that's because, again, a lot of people run into issues streaming this game like I have with their internet. And it causing issues that it's just made less people play this game. Or the most people who play this game don't stream it, is what I've found. I have a person on my friends list who's WWE fan, and he streams it sometimes. And even he has issues with it. I've seen a couple times. And it's like, don't you think if I have to do a bunch of bullshit to my internet to get your game to not want to use up a ton of my bandwidth, that there's a problem with your coding, Ubisoft, but they insist on it being your problem? And it's like, nah, dude, it's fine with any other fucking online game. It's only with The Crew and other Ubisoft titles that kind of shit happens. Like Rainbow Six Siege.
3, 2, 1.
Or whatever that game was that they released that had an issue causing people's PS4s to black screen. Which is the similar issue that I was getting when playing The Crew 2 like a month ago. Ever since rebuilding my database, I haven't gotten that glitch. But that being said, people who haven't rebuilt their database might still be encountering it, and that's going to turn them off the game. The PC version also apparently has a lot of issues, which is great. That's to be expected. And their support team isn't even a good support team. There was a guy who made a technical support post on the Ubisoft website for there's a problem with i7 processors, which are a fairly common processor. When you would launch The Crew 2 on your computer, it would instantly shoot the CPU up to 100% usage, causing audio and other things on the computer to completely glitch out, because it would take priority over the other processes. Terrible optimization. And the dude who made the post, there was 2 or 3 other people that said they were having the same issues on that post, and it took probably nearly a month for one of the Ubisoft technical support people to actually respond to it. And their initial response was it was something blah blah blah, don't have any issues, or if you do, try this. And it was clearly the person who responded didn't really read the situation, because the problem was that the game launches on uses 100% CPU on startup, and they were like, what does it matter if it uses 100% CPU on startup as long as it starts up? And it's that's not the fucking point. It's the person has 60 games on their computer, none of which do that. They have a processor that has way more than the speed demanding, and it still uses 100%. And it's what the fuck? How can you say that that's okay? And then play it off as if it's a joke almost, with emojis, when you're a support member. No joke. The support guy, I can't remember what UB support guy he was, but used emojis in his messages when he would respond to people on the forums. like the smiley emoji or the winky emoji, like it was like a sarcastic sort of thing. It's like, you'll bring it up to the dev team. It's like, sure you will. That's why garage locations and everything got fixed. The first patch that said they were gonna fix them, right? That's totally why. Honestly, I know I get pessimistic about video game development, but there's a certain point where you have to recognize when you're at fault as a company, and it's not the consumer's fault because they're having an issue. Even if that issue is unique to that one person, sometimes there are small software glitches like that. Especially with PCs, where they're put together of different parts. Slightly different models of things, even though they're from the same manufacturer. Or like people who run SOI. Or people who overclock. Like I said, I'm not going to stream for long. This was just to make up for the lost time earlier and the fact I couldn't stream again earlier. After my stream aired, every single time I would try to start my stream, it would give me an error code the second I clicked the start broadcasting button. And I shut off the console, I relogged, I resynchronized everything. It didn't work. Nothing let me stream except for rebuilding my database, which would mean that either this game or something that I had played prior to playing this game cached some memory that caused a memory leak or something like that in terms of the thing that was getting YouTube server information or giving it to YouTube. Because one of the things I had happen was I actually went to my YouTube like 30 minutes to an hour later just to delete some of the test things I had tried to start. And I noticed that my initial stream was still going. And I was like, that's fucking weird, because when I closed out of the window for the live analytics, it said broadcast, like or completed, where you would normally click stop broadcast. But it wasn't completed. It was still going as just a black screen for like a good 30 minutes. I'm so fucking tired though.
Three, two, one.
That's because of me being tired. Just wasn't thinking straight.
t'avais dit que le secret c'était de garder son sang-froid.
Je crois que ça va le calmer un peu, notre ami Clarence.
Ma grand-mère pilote mieux que toi. Non, je déconne, elle est morte.
Dang it. I couldn't quite catch them.
3, 2,
I'm too tired to race good.
1.
Why'd I do that? Falling asleep because I'm so overtired right now. Well, as much as I hate to cut it right here, this is just a test stream. And if people see this, know that it'll work and I'll be back on later today. Probably after I've slept and eaten and woken up. But, until next time, peace out everyone. Or the one person that stopped by for 13 minutes. But, whatever. Thanks. I'll be back. Peace out.